Sometimes when I'm coaching clients or people who have taken one of my happiness courses, I ask them, have you found the happiness lane yet? Are you in the happy lane? And what does that mean? That means, are you in a place where your natural response is to pull back into remembering that the most important response is to stay in that particular hum that keeps you in alignment, keeps you responding calmly, keeps you in control, and keeps you remembering what's really important. Are you there yet? Are you in your happy lane? Well, let's talk about how to stay in that happy lane. I'm Liah Kraft-Kristaine, and I've been teaching emotional intelligence skills, communication skills, leadership skills for a long time now. And I have fully come to understand that the most important attribute anyone can have, and especially in leadership, is to be able to step back from your mind and observe what's going on there. And that's called mindfulness. Mindfulness, but I call it mindfulness on steroids because if you are in the midst of a difficult time, will have to constantly be pulling yourself back into your lane, because what happens is with every event, every interaction, sometimes every news report, you have the opportunity and the threat and the temptation of what I call forking off into the wrong place, forking off. And you've got to pull yourself back, and pull yourself back again. In the beginning of working on this particular most important skill, it feels like it is the most work you've ever done in your life, because you recognize the fact that most of us, anyway, are tempted to have negative responses and negative conclusions and negative assumptions about 90% of the time. I'm sorry, but that's true. And what we find is when we start correcting about 10% of that, we start feeling like a different person. Life starts feeling lighter, more comfortable, more free, more relaxed. Even 10% makes such an important difference. Imagine what will happen in your life when you have removed another 10% of automatic negativity, and then another 10% of automatic negativity. So many people ask me how I'm so sure that being happy is the key to magnetizing what we want in life, or to creating what we have on our treasure map, or on our to-do list, or on our business plan. I am so sure of that because I know that most of the time, most people are putting up barriers against things they think they want with their unhappy attitudes and assumptions. When we find ourselves in a more open atmosphere, of course, it's easier to relax and become more open ourselves. On the other hand, at the very same time, we start recognizing just how negative we can be. So here's what I want you to remember to do. As you've gained from my coaching, or from my courses, or from my books, you know you need to, number one, start asking yourself the right questions. Asking yourself questions like, is this what I really want to do right now? Or is this really that important to lose this comfort level? Is this important at all in the long run? Can I give myself a few minutes to think about this? Can I step back from this a little bit? Those are just some of the questions that we need to be asking ourselves. We ask those questions of ourselves as if we are our very own coach, standing there right next to us. That's what we have to get into the habit of doing. Do I want my day to go like this? Remembering this, that your best opportunity to create the life you want, the money you want, the friends you want, the success you want, the opportunities that you want, has everything to do with staying as happy as you can for as long as you can. The happier you can be, the more likely you are going to draw to you what you want. That has happened in my life 1000% over and over and over again. The second thing you need to remember to ask yourself, or to move forward with, is to become your own best commanding officer. For me, in order to help myself stay on the path, stay in my lane, I felt like I had to grab myself by the back of the shirt collar and say, Liah, get back here. Look, what do you want to do here? Stop it. Get over here. Get out of there. Come back, come back, come back. Stop it right now is one command I had very frequently given myself. And in some cases, in some situations, because life happens, life keeps happening, and we have to keep reminding ourselves, deal with this in a better way, deal with this in a better way. And finally, the third kind of tool we have is to give ourselves positive, affirmative statements, such as, I can do this. I can do this. I'm good at this. Every day I'm getting better and better at staying calm. Every day I'm becoming more and more patient. Every day this gets easier for me to be happy. Every day I am becoming a happier person, even if it's by 1/100th of 1%. I am handling this better day by day by day. Even statements like, life is getting easier, life is getting better, minute by minute and day by day. Every day I have the opportunity to get better. And even if those don't work for you yet, fall back and ask the question in an affirmative statement, can I learn this? Yes, I can learn how to do this better. Yes, I can gain in my understanding of myself every day. Yes, every day I get better at catching myself faster and earlier, because as we know, to slip into the cesspool, to slip into the sewer, it takes one slide after another, and the trick is catching yourself before you go too far. And oh my, have I learned my lessons of going too far and then having to ricochet off the walls to get up and out. Help yourself to just make little corrections, small fork back, small fork back, small fork back. Because if you don't catch it, you're way off the road. Sometimes you've got to make a U-turn and come right back. And then you've lost some time. You've lost maybe some opportunity. I know you can do this. I know you can get better at staying in the happy lane. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. It's a feeling. It's a hum, it's a knowing, it's a certainty, it's a confidence within you that you develop over time. You've got this. You can do this. You're in the happy lane. You can stay there